So about a week ago, I put MLGO on the radar. You can check this video here. I posted about 10 days ago, where I first talked about MLGO and why it's such a good trade and its potential for a rally going forward. And yesterday, it had a massive 35% rally intraday. In this video, I'm going to do an update and show you what price levels I'm looking out for. So let's do a little bit of background first. If you don't know about MicroAlgo, this company builds algorithms, platforms with a focus on AI computing solutions. MicroAlgo recently just announced a 35 million in convertible notes to boost liquidity. So these are all good signs regarding the company outlook. So now let's do a quick technical analysis. So last time I posted a video when I first put the stock on the radar, it was trading right around here. And one of the reasons I gave you guys was that it is trading at an all-time low, and it's you know the worst thing that can happen from this point on in my view was that it could just trade sideways, maybe trade for a month. You're looking at a 5% loss. I in my head that was the worst case scenario, and in a way it from the time I posted the video, like as you know, like the style in my channel just being as transparent. I'm kind of like everything's educational purpose, nothing's financial advice, and I'm giving you all the information raw. So from the time I made the video, it did trade down a little bit, but in the comments I said what I was looking for is for it to break this mini resistance trend line that I had drawn here. And once it broke that, as you can see yesterday, so I'm making this video one day after. Yesterday had a massive 35% rally right here. This 35% rally. And from that, some really interesting things happened with the moving average, which I will show you right now. So if we first take a look at the 4-hour moving average, you can see that it is touching the 20 MA for the first time in a very long time. The 20 MA is also starting to make a cusp, which would be a sign for a trend reversal. Now, if we go deeper and look at the 45 MA, this is where it gets really interesting. See in the 45 MA, okay, let's we don't need this resistance line anymore, so let's get rid of that. So on the 45 MA, you see that the 20 crosses up over the 50-day moving average, and it does this for the very first time in months. See, it does that for the very first time in almost May, June, July, and almost like May, two and a half months for the very first time. So that's a very good sign. The next thing we're looking for in the next upcoming week is for it to go above this 200 moving average. So, and then there's another interesting thing I saw. Let's see, 40 moving for. Yep, same thing you're seeing in the 4-hour moving average, where it's trading up above the 20 MA. So these are all good sign. Another thing I want to show you is if we take a look at the RSI. See, let's take a look at the RSI on the daily chart. So if you don't know about RSI, this when it's above like 670, that's considered overbought territory, and anything like in the 30-40 range is oversold. And generally, if you don't want to be in the overbought territory, because if you're in the overbought territory, that means the only thing you can do from there is kind of go down, because there's people will be unloading the stocks to make a profit if it's like if it's because it's overbought. You want to be in the oversold territory, and so this is a really good sign right now. It's still in the oversold territory, kind of trending up, and we had a big spike in volume. So that's when we take a look at the RSI. That's also a very healthy sign. All right, so let's see. I have a few more notes here that I want to discuss. So yeah, so going forward, one of the main thing we want to see is that this is a big one. So if you're looking for like a potential squeeze, a mini, maybe even a mini squeeze up to the $4 mark, which would be a massive from here, like 1,000% increase. So let's just check that. Even from here would be a massive, oh no, 400% increase. So about four or five x. We want to see it break this $1.05. If it breaks this $1.05 resistance, which the way everything's setting up right now, I think it will. We'll see what happens the next coming week. Today is 4th of July, so there will be no trading today. So we'll see what happens on Monday. If it breaks this $1.05, then you can expect definitely for it to squeeze up to this level and test the 200 MA. So as you can see, I just want to give you a quick update on the technical analysis from the time I made the first video where I put microalgo on the radar. It's doing really well. I believe that, again, I have to say this every video. Nothing I say is financial advice for education purpose only. But you if you bought a few days after you saw the video, you'll still be in the profit right now, like big profit. And going forward, I just see, I don't see it, it'd be very, I don't see it coming down and like testing the 50 cents, again. It's looking like it's on a uptrend. We're expecting it to break this 8 cents right here, and then test the $1.05, and possibly if it breaks that $1.05, then you can see a rally, all the way up to $4 or $5. And from there, if the squeeze, if it squeezes really hard, then we could potentially see it go all the way up to these levels, these levels right here, even $10. We can definitely see go up to $10. Like you see this when it's did a short squeeze on the 24th of March. This was a massive rally, a massive, let's see, from like 500% in one day, and almost almost 1,000% in the next following days. So we could definitely see something like that happen. Also because like if you check the short float, it's an extremely high short float. It's over. Last time I checked, it's still currently over 50% short float. So you have to think like if the price starts to go up, all those people have to like cover. I've seen stocks jump up 30-40% when the short float was like 15%, but here we're looking at a short float of 50%, over 50%. So that's also could be a huge catalyst if the price starts to rally up, which the prices are above the moving average. If it starts to rally up and you see those shorts start to cover, you could, I don't want to make any specific price predictions, everything based on like support and resistance. So we have to take it one day at a time and see like what resistance it breaks and what support it holds. So I don't want to make any like definite like price prediction, but from what I've seen with other stocks, if it starts to rally up, you could see a dramatic squeeze in a very short period of time. So again, I just wanted to make a quick update video on MLGO. Um, please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe. Turn on your post notification for more videos like this, any updates. And I really want you guys to interact with me in the comment section. In the comment section, tell me what you think, if anything sounded confusing, how I can make the videos better, what you liked, and what you even tell me what you didn't like so I can improve the videos and make better quality videos. And I really appreciate you watching. If you stayed this far, then check out one of the other videos on my channel called I Turned $120 into $8,400 trading call options. I think that's a very interesting video. And again, please do me a favor and just like the video, and I'll see you on the next video.